Hey, my name is Renz. I'm the lead guitarist for the bands Invermay, Pink Nip, and Struck Dead. So I picked up the guitar when I was 9 years old. I started through the game Guitar Hero. My dad noticed that, and then he told me, he's like, hey, you're good at this. So I was like, I'm gonna get you a guitar. And so he got me this game called Rocksmith for the PlayStation, and then I started playing on that. I remember the first song I learned was The Trooper by Iron Maiden. I kind of treated it as like I was playing Guitar Hero. Like, I didn't really take it seriously. I just kind of did it for fun. And then when I started to learn some of the songs, I was like, wow, this is cool. I'm actually good at this. You know, maybe if I actually started practicing, you know, maybe I'll get good at it. And then as I had that mindset and as I kept playing the game, I started to enjoy it because, you know, every weekend or after I did my homework, I would just go to that because it was fun. And I was able to do something new and something different than, let's say, my other friends would do outside of school. And yeah, it was just an outlet and something fun for me. Yeah, it's a PRS SE CE24. We saw it on Marketplace for a good deal. I think it was the same day that we saw it on Facebook and we picked it up. And when I first saw it, I was like, wow, because of the quilt top, and it looks really good. Also the cherry burst on it, it really looks really nice. And I've always actually wanted a PRS, and it's been one of my main guitars because it does a lot. Versatility, it's very versatile. So every gig I play in, I bring this all the time, or most of the time, because it's really reliable, and it's my #1 guitar, I would say. So PRS tend to be really high quality and also very expensive, but this is the SE, and the quality is really good. Like for I think it's Indonesian, and it's a pretty cheap price too, because it's a SE. It's just really top quality. Like I didn't even need to bother to get the actual PRS models, because this does the job already. So. So that really changed a lot, especially when I'm playing in my variety band where we play different types of stuff. I don't need to keep changing my guitar, especially if we're playing disco or funk music, because all I have to do is just put it up and then I get that Fender Strat sound. And that's really convenient. And that's why this is one of my most played guitars and the one I bring all the time. So my rig when I'm playing live is basically the same. I just bring this and then I hook up to front of house, so go straight to front of house. Or if there's a combo amp, you know, just in the stage or any amp, I would hook it up to the effects loop, so it will bypass the front of the amp, and then I'll just have just this. So like I don't bring my own amp, it just goes direct to front of house. Yeah, so it's a Gibson Les Paul Gold Top standard, made in USA. I got this 5 years ago. We picked it up all the way in Oshawa, I think. Got it for a pretty good deal for a standard. And I've been using it too a lot, especially when I first got it. I played this live all the time. And yeah, my dad bought it for me, and because he loves Slash, and then when I was able to play Guns N' Roses stuff, he was like, yeah, I'll buy you Les Paul because you're good and you play like Slash. So he got me this, and it's a good guitar. When we bought this guitar, we asked our good friend and Tito Dennis Camacho. We asked him for if it's legit. We sent pictures of it. He's like, yeah, it looks good. He makes sure to check the serial number in the back as well. And it's actually the same age as me. So this guitar is in 2007 made. And yeah, it still plays really well for its age. And yeah, so we have a bunch of friends, and they tell us when, if it looks right or not, something's off. So yeah, we have them to trust. So I use this amp. It's a Placado Dirty on the Line 6. It's based off a Friedman BE100. So I have that as my main amp. And then for my cab, I use a Mesa Boogie. So I have that here. So yeah, that's my main distortion sound, then my clean here. Then here we have a delay. It's kind of like a standard delay. So I have that, and then here is like my kind of funk with a wah. Yeah, so this is a Jackson Dinky made in Japan. It's a 2006 model. I got this in 2019. Back in the day, I only had one guitar. I was playing more metal music, and then we saw this for $450, I think, on Kijiji. I think we negotiated. It was an old guy selling it. I think he lowered it for me because my dad told him that I think I was 13 back then. He was like, oh yeah, my son's 13, he likes to play metal. He was like, yeah, I'll give it to him, Back then I was listening to a lot of Iron Maiden, Adrian Smith, huge Jackson guy. I was like, yeah, it's sick. Yeah, that's kind of the story of it. So this is my, I'd say, first ever full-size guitar. It's a ESP LTD M50. I got it from my dad, so this is really special to me. It's actually his first guitar as well that he bought, and this is the first guitar he gave me. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever sell this. Still go back to the classic stuff because I would say it's less like processed in a way. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like the technology and stuff now. It's like, you can edit stuff, to make them perfect. But back then, in the 90s, it was just pure talent and pure creativity. So that really struck to me when I first heard Joe Satriani and Steve Vai. Like, they really know what they were doing. And so I just, struck with that. But there is one guitar player that, right now, Tim Henson from Polyphia, he's insane. That guy's really talented as well. This guitar is a ESP LTD LXC Leho 200. As well, I got a marketplace for a steel. We went all the way to Peterborough to pick it up. It's my first flying V, and I mainly use it for heavier metal playing, metalcore, death metal, thrash, and yeah, it's a really good guitar for the price. You know, Floyd Rose, but I blocked it. And then also the pickup. It's a Seymour Duncan Black Winner, so it's made for more heavy playing. The main reason why it's mostly played metal, I think, is the shape. Huge shout out to my family, especially to my dad and my parents. You know, they're the ones that support me throughout my music journey. You know, they saw the passion and they saw the talent, and I'm just really thankful for them. You know, I would play stuff so loud in the basement, you know, they don't complain. And I'm just really thankful. If your kids have the passion for it, you know, if you see, you know, they want to, you know, try to give them the support and the need, and you'll never know what they're gonna, you know, achieve. So it's always best to support and, you know, just be there for them.